I feel amazing, and like I said, this is the beginning of my son's legacy, and I will continue to tell stories of overcome. That's how we change the world, coming together.
Life is not fair. Life will chew you up and spit you out.
And I heard Brian say, "He's there, Mom. He's there." When I looked at my son Brian and I looked where he was staring at the other side of my bed. And on the floor, I saw his feet. And as I came around the bed, my son was laying on his left side with blood flowing around his head.
But the point of life isn't the sorrows or the pain or the trauma that we're all going through right now.
I remember those last words I said to my child. "I hate you too." And I started screaming, "Jason, I love you. Don't leave me, I love you." I was completely and utterly overcome.
Life does this to us. Life throws us into a mixing bowl of tragedy, of triumph, of resolve, of overcoming.
There's been a lot that's gone on in this. I'm Kim's husband, and so just this entire journey she's been on has been kind of amazing. Just how we've gone from the worst day of our lives to what we're at right now. So it's been a journey. Yeah.
These situations are what I like to see as the adventure in life.
Watching her dream and just talk about inspiring people is what I'm most excited about. Because I've heard it, I've heard her speeches, I've been with her while she's been going through them. Everybody else says this, so I guess seeing the reaction of everybody else is going to be fun.
Every epic tale has its sorrow. Every movement is based on the deepest sorrow of that event, of that person who took that, turned it around, made their pain fuel, and overcame their situation.
So hopefully it just inspires people, and people realize that even though it can be bad, super bad, worst day of your life, it's always going to get better if you just allow it to. You just got to be patient sometimes.
I know what it's like to suffer. I know what it's like to beat down into the dirt to little more than dust. And I also know what it's like to pick myself up, to dust myself off, to start a new chapter.
It will be 9 years this month. And you've heard 3 stories, just 3, of overcoming. They all said, not today. Not today. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes, 1 more hour, 1 more day. Suicide, strokes, cancer. It does not choose. It does not discriminate. But we can choose. We can choose to fight. We can choose to overcome. We can choose to give it 1 more day. But making that choice is not always pretty. It's actually really difficult. It's really ugly. And it's that part of your story, the ugly part, the part where you fought, the part where you think that everyone left you. It's that part of the story that we need to hear. We can't hide the ugly, because if we're hiding the ugly, how are others supposed to relate to that? How are others going to also learn how to prevail if we don't share our truth? I see the stories as the leaves on one big tree. We are all a part of that tree. Sharing our story causes them to dance, causes them to know they're not alone, helps them get it 1 more day. I would not be here if it wasn't for one very special person. And when you read that book and you think I am strong, that man over there held me in his arms, held his family in his arms for years. Not just a couple of days, not a month, not a year. Years. Years he held me and loved me. I waited a long time.
I have a unique gift in empathy, in connection. I can feel what your family has been through. I can connect with the goals that you need to reach. I can hear your story and relate. Every family has a tale. My gift is being able to express that for them, with them, to benefit them.
I waited a long, long time to do this tonight, to build something that I knew could create a safe environment, an open environment. Not only that was really cool, but that we could share, not feel alone.
There's a reason why they call me Tenacious T, because I put myself in your shoes and I fight for you as if it was my own. Okay, that's it. I don't know if that...
I promise I'll slow down just a little bit and enjoy my family. Yeah, they've gone through it all too. They went through it all together by my side. They never wavered. And my husband never did. Ever. I'm a lucky girl. I won the lottery with that boy. Oh yeah. And he's mine. Can't have him. But couldn't have done it without them. And my children really were key into not taking my own life. So I had to live for them, live for Jason, to do this.
Well, I thought it was amazing. I think that Kimberly is such a brave person for sharing her story with everybody. And I had never heard the other 3 stories that were shared tonight. And as she said, everybody has a story, but those 3 stories are, heart-wrenching and yet at the same time encouraging.